Hi, this is Billy.
This is Mike.
This is Trey.
Richard. Jose.
This is Elaine, and we are
Porphyra.
And you're listening to
Metal Therapy Radio Show.
I would have to say around 6th grade, my dad introduced me to the acoustic guitar. Later in junior high school, I joined the symphony and I played the alto saxophone. And also in high school, I joined the jazz rock band, and that's when I fell in love with the electric guitar. When I was young, my brother had shown me Iron Maiden's Alexander the Great and the Flight of Icarus, and I got hooked. So I always liked rock and metal. I love Scorpions, all the classic metal bands. I grew up listening to everything from Elvis Presley to Def Leppard, Guns N' Roses. Around 1990, when I was about 15, an older friend introduced me to Manowar and Motley Crue, and then I realized my true calling in music. I created Porphyra in 2013 with my best friend Chris Pilatos after our first band Phoenix Rain, which was founded in 1998 and had a strong cult following, broke up. It kind of transformed into Porphyra, a more epic-oriented, ethnic, progressive hard rock metal band. With the addition of Mike Grisco-Savas, who plays the guitar in Jura. Also, we were able to add that special ethnic touch that our music was probably missing before. I had named both bands, and for you history buffs, the name Porphyra means the purple chamber, which was a pavilion of the great palace of Constantinople where no child born anywhere else could legitimately be called Porphyrogenitos, born in the purple, which was the birthright of all the emperors and empresses of Constantinople. According to us, this was the most metal place in the kingdom. This album features songs from the entire Porphyra, a Grecian rock opera trilogy. Our studio musicians are the following: vocalist Elaine Tuttle, who has also Frontier's Journey tribute band, Girls, 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 Motley Crue tribute. She's done Dio and many other groups as well. Guest vocalist Mike Kotoya, who performed with Ross the Boss for classic Manowar. Mike Grisco-Savas, who plays guitar and Jura and some additional bass. Myself, Billy Chrysahos, who also plays guitar. Greg Swersh on bass, Richard Kuzami on percussion, and Tracy Tre Boogie Beavers on drums. We have some guest musicians on keyboards. On St. Basil's Hymn, Jesse Piper. Guest guitar solo on The Tale of Bygone Years was performed by Mark Emmy Edwards, who's a solo artist and a founding member of Overlord, the cult power metal group. Guest guitar outro solo on Forever is by Adi Pandit, and an additional contributor on City of Gold is Christos Alexandrou. Just as a note, our live touring bassist is Jose Navia, who was also on our first album. The album is recorded, mixed, and mastered by Adi Pandit. It's produced by Adi Pandit, Billy Chrysahos, and Mike Grisco-Savas. The cover artwork was done by myself, and the title is The Return of the Porphyrogenita. Some of our influences are Guns N' Roses, Iron Maiden, Manowar, Nightwish, Epica, Scorpion, Sabaton, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, the musical Rock of Ages, The Phantom of the Opera, and Stamatis Pandoudakis. Porphyra's first album is Faith Struggle Victory, Pistia Agonas Niki. Our second album is The Star Maker's Prophecy. And if we count Phoenix Rain's Destination Unknown, which eventually became Porphyra, that will be the third album. But the official two albums are Faith Struggle Victory and The Star Maker's Prophecy. For the moment, we don't have any dates for the upcoming lives, but we are working on the tour for the new year for our Porphyra, a Grecian rock opera, which is Anna and Vladimir, the Love That Rocked the World. That's the production we are part of, and we are planning the tour for that. So you have to stay tuned to our website. I want to give you a brief recap first of what Porphyra is, which is in essence part of a rock opera production that we helped create. And I'll give you a quick timeline and what the future plans are. On May 3rd, 2015, we did The Impossible. Our production, Porphyra, Grecian rock opera, Anna and Vladimir, the Love That Rocked the World, debuted at the famous Carnegie Hall in New York City. This was the first Greek-themed rock opera of its kind, and this helped inspire us to take on a challenge to take this show to Broadway. It is set in the year 988 AD, the heroic age of Basil II, Emperor of Byzantium. The story chronicles a real-life romance between Princess Anna Porphyra and Grand Prince Vladimir of the Kievan Rus. And it's an incredible story of love, war, and peace brought to life through hard rock and metal, Greek folk music, dancing, actors, and a full rock orchestra. 1 year later, on May 13th to the 15th, 2016, Porphyra Grecian rock opera made its triumphant off-Broadway debut at the famed West Village Players Theater. We had more songs that became part of this new album. We were awarded and now are officially under the auspices of the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and its Greek affiliate, UNESCO Club of the Department of Piraeus and Islands, which was a great honor to be recognized for bringing rock and metal with culture and history, Greek culture and history, that is. And this year, we got to debut in Queens, in our own hometown, at the historic Flushing Town Hall, and production was presented by the Greater Flushing Chamber of Commerce and UNESCO. So, this is where we are right now. The band is the core of the rock opera production. We have different live musicians, and we are now putting together the tour for the upcoming new year. At the same time, we have a new video single for the title track, The Star Maker's Prophecy, which we are working on as we speak. We have the YouTube video for the Missy Lou. It's our cover of the famous classic Rebetiko song, Metalized. And just follow us on Twitter, YouTube. We are porphyraband.com. That's Porphyra band.com. It's our website. You can help us out, get your copy of Fate, Struggle, Victory and the Star Maker's Prophecy. And just keep tuned to more exciting news from the camp of Porphyra and Porphyra Grecian Rock Opera.